I gotta tell you something right now, so get in your seat, now take a bow, cause we gotta go and start the flick. Off to the shelf to pick. Oh, we have a show to put on your screen. Trust me now, cause my work's pristine. It's time to critique a classic movie. Let's have some fun and make it groovy. It's movie criticisms of movies, yeah. I said 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 it's... Hello everyone, Evan&AudreyS here. I'm just a little worried right now. You see, at the end of my Peter Pan comparison video, I got a visit from Tinkerbell, and she said that she was going to tell me why Disney had fired her. Why am I scared of this? Well, I just don't want to, of course. Now, anyway, while I wait for Tinkerbell to show up, we're going to talk about the subject of today's review, Uncharted. Uncharted is an all-new action-adventure movie. Based off of the hit video game series, Uncharted is about a young explorer named Nathan Drake, who is on the search for both his long-lost brother Sam and the treasure that Sam was trying to find. During his time as a bartender, Nathan meets Victor Sully Sullivan, a fortune hunter who offers him the chance to finally find his brother. After a bit of thinking, Nathan agrees. The two team up with Sully's contact hunter, Chloe Fraser, and the trio then set out on their expedition to find Sam Drake and the treasure, while being pursued by a group of ruthless mercenaries, led by Santiago Moncada. Now, before I start discussing Uncharted, I must let you all know that while I have heard of the Uncharted games, I have not played them myself, so I have absolutely no knowledge of them, and I won't be judging this movie based on my knowledge of the game. I will only be reviewing the movie only Uncharted. You know, the movie Uncharted only. Blah. Okay? Well then, let's get started. If I had to describe this movie with just one word, it would be passable. Uncharted isn't the worst movie I've seen, but it's also not one that blew my mind or something. I was entertained throughout, but there are problems with it. The big problem content-wise is that the movie can be quite predictable at times. Very predictable. Often. If you've seen such action-adventure movies such as the Indiana Jones movies, the Da Vinci Code, and the National Treasure, then you know exactly where this movie's gonna go. You can probably piece it together very quick. Even if you have not seen these movies, or any others like it, it's still pretty easy to get the basic beats of the story, you know? It's generic, unfresh. But like I said, I was mildly entertained by this movie, and I'm gonna give its content 3 points. All of the characters are just okay at best. Sure, they're not unlikable or obnoxious, but they're also not very interesting or engaging. They're just your typical kind of character archetypes you'd expect in any action-adventure movie. That's why the characters will get 3 points. Like any action-adventure movie, Uncharted looks... competent, to say the least. It's decently shot, well choreographed, and yeah. Again, it's just passable at best. So, I guess I'll give the cinematography 4 points. Finally! The acting! The part where I get to express my sincere opinions in this review for the first time! Yeah! Sorry, got a little carried away there. Nathan Drake is played by Tom Holland, and he's without a doubt the worst aspect of this movie. It's not because of Tom Holland's performance. It's because of his casting as Nathan Drake. Now, as far as I know, in the original video game, Nathan Drake was voiced by Noah North, a voice actor who is currently in his 50s, and he was about 37 years old when he started voicing the character. Plus, in the video game, Nathan Drake was this snarky, smug, and just plain anti-heroic protagonist. Now, try to put two and two together. Do you think Tom Holland is fit for this kind of character? That's right, he isn't. And it's painfully obvious and clear that Holland was clearly cast to play the role because of his popularity, because of Spider-Man No Way Home, and because he's attached to the MCU, the biggest entertainment franchise right now. Fortunately, the rest of the cast is okay. Decently cast, you know. This includes Mark Wahlberg as Sully, Sophia Ali as Chloe Fraser, Antonio Banderas as Santiago Moncada, and many others. And they do their part very well, so I guess I'll give the acting 4 points. Uncharted score, which was composed by, I think his name was Ramin Djawadi, is definitely more noticeable than subjects of my past reviews of this season. However, it's still just passable at best yet again. So yeah, it's just above average. And so I'm going to give the music 4 points. In conclusion, Uncharted is just your typical fun, popcorn flick, action-adventure movie. There's nothing really awful about it except for the fact that Tom Holland is casted as Nathan Drake, which I believe was a terrible mistake. Aside from that, it's just okay at best. If you want just want to turn off your brain and just have a good time with a popcorn flick, Uncharted is for you. Uncharted has received a total of 18 points out of 25, earning it a B. So, have you seen the new Uncharted movie? If not, do you want to or not, and why? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, what is your favorite action-adventure movie besides Indiana Jones? Also tell me in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this review video, then feel free to like, subscribe, and or share. That was a pretty short review. I didn't expect that to come. Which means I have more time to play have fun before Tinkerbell shows up. Woohoo! Well, I'm Evan&AudreyS signing out. Peace. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go play some Wii games. Huh? What happened? Tinkerbell, what are you... Oh no, you're not gonna... Ah!